Like, seriously, where did he go? He drags us all the way towards, well, this sacred place by the looks of things. And then just leaves us again? I've got so many questions. And we've got another Seed of Life, which I will take. Which brings us towards the next goal. No message thing, but glide while in the air using a sailcloth. But this was not a thing in Shadow of the Colossus either, right? I haven't played that game. I don't know the details. Jump and then use sailcloth. That is awesome. Breath of the Wild like. Also a game I haven't played. I hear you. So this is the island where we are right now. Okay, interesting. So we need to go towards the north. We don't really have any sense of proper direction except for the light, so that's good. What are you? 2 active, 1 not. Can I hit you? Okay. Can I close you again? Can I? No. Okay. I can't close you again. Good to know, I guess. Sailcloth. A unique solution to travel. Yes, it is. But right now, I'm getting more and more questions. There was a time when mortals feared to walk these sacred lands, and now here you are, seeking our help. Do you know who we are? Over the ages, we sisters have been given many names. Oracle, demigod, prophet, witch, Norn. We once could see the destinies of this world. We would weep for how far this world has fallen had we eyes. If you are here to save your world, to end the blight and all the suffering, you are too late. This world is already lost to you. Many have arrived before with their pride, their swords and their righteousness. We answered their prayers, and in return they twisted our truths and punished us, leaving all of us to wither in this purgatory. Until now. Interesting. So this is why you are here. We too have experienced great loss, though we cannot hide our grief. You wear yours well, mortal. Understand that we cannot bring back what you lost. However, there may be a way to answer your prayers. The ritual you have begun is the first step, but be warned, this path will require sacrifice. Many sigils remain lodged deep in the blasphemies that stalk this land. Find them and release them. Only then can order be restored from the chaos and a new world live. Ring the bells. I figured that much, Norns. If I can call you that. Okay, did not expect that. Interesting. I'm very happy that I decided to try and hit that thing. So yeah, we came here. Not because we wanted to... Well, we still want to save the world, obviously, but... We came here because we lost someone. We are here to try and use these divine powers to maybe bring them back, but they're lost. We can't do that. And thus 2 little totems, one for the mother, one for the daughter. Or maybe the husband and daughter. Or son. You never know. But what I saw, the people who came before here, who twisted stuff. Those who added the bells. There's one in between you two. That is gonna be way too far to reach. Yeah. Not entirely sure if I can reach that at some point. Might have to keep that in mind, but anyway. Swords. Using melee weapons to equip and attack. Got it. Multiple swords. The red glow seems to indicate that they are kind of busted, I believe. Like... Yeah, soldier sword damaged. Weakened by the cold, this weapon has seen its share of battles. They are broken already. Okay. Repairing, which requires lots of resources which we don't have. Breaking down. Are you sure you want to dismantle the selected item for crafting materials? Yes, we've got 3 of these. All 3 of them are pretty much damaged. If I break 2 of you down, does that not give me enough to break or to repair you? But I can at least equip you. That's not gonna do much in the long run though, right? That is so going to break. Okay. I know that's where we need to be. I'm going to take a real quick look around this place. Keep my eyes and ears open. Maybe there's a totem. Why is there a... Oh, I can upgrade. Okay, interesting. So if I want to do that, it would slightly improve the cold resistance, normal damage resistance. Interesting. Don't need that right now, though. Oh. Archery. Don't need archery. I'm going to take a quick look around, see if there's maybe a totem around or something. Or maybe some more swords that I can break down. Well, it seems that our little ring around the Norn has not exactly given me what I was hoping for in regards to more supplies and such. In order to restore that sword back to its old glory. But what it did give me is the opportunity to think and ponder on the words that they just spoke. Basically, I paused the recording and wrote stuff down because they said an awful lot of stuff. Like, okay, we came here for most likely our child. But what they told us, this world is lost. If you are here to save your world, to end the blight and all the suffering, you are too late. This world is already lost to you. Other people came here when the winter started to arrive. Already. The winter thus did not start because of what people here did, but winter arrived, stuff got bad, people came towards this island in the hopes to find a solution towards the world slowly ending. These Norn, prophets, demigods, witches, Norn, whatever people called them, oracles, they told people this. But they did not want to listen. That's where they refer to the whole, they twisted our truths and punished us. They thought these Norn were responsible maybe for this winter. They thus bound the gods in place, and that's what caused stuff to get even worse and worse over time. This feels like a Ragnarok story, sort of. Like, the world is ending. It will end at some point, and only once it has ended, a new world can flourish. And that's thus where we come in, with the whole restoring the chaos. In order for a new world to live, we have to ring the bells. And in doing so, we allow this world to end in order to give a new world a chance, maybe for our child who can't be restored to this world, but who maybe can be restored to the next. I mean, at this point in time, that's just all pure speculation. For all I know, these witches might be lying to me, and we might be indeed doing something horrible by ringing these bells. But it's nighttime, and in the meantime, there be stuff here. We'll have to do what we can do. There's a thingamajig all the way over there. Definitely want to check that out. But that's where it is. That's where we need to go next. We can't not release these gods because they have gone through a lot of suffering by the looks of things. What are you? Clearly a weapon. A wooden club. Blunt wood weapon that, when lit on fire, becomes a torch. Helpful. Okay, so what do I need? I need one more metal shard, I guess. Metal shard, cloth, and rope. If I were to break you down, I only get rope. Well, in that case, I'll equip you for the time being. Gives me a weapon. Okay. I'm going to ask, why are you standing straight up while the rest is all hunched over or dead on the ground? Then I get this, using melee lock on. Interesting. Toggle cycle. You be an enemy. Oh boy. Okay, when I said that you were an enemy, I expected you to attack me and not to start crying. You've got similar markings to what happened to the satyr when we released him. How about I put my weapon away? Can we talk? Okay. You attack me when I get too close. Why are you crying? Like, yes, I could easily grab my weapon and smack. And it's daytime. I could easily do that, but I'm starting to feel bad about that. You're crying. And there's more of you. Are you going to restore? Yes. What happened to you? Were you the people who originally started these crazy rituals? And you've become cursed? Okay, as long as you guys don't hurt me, I've got no reason to hurt you, unless you start hurting me if I take this bow. Equip, aim, and shoot. Okay. Okay, I do want to test that out. So, here we go. Aim, and shoot. Can I get the arrow back? Yes, I can get the arrow back. Nice. Well, that's intriguing. But this is just bringing so many more questions along with it. Oh boy. Oh, okay, so you react to me getting close. Once I'm gone, you turn back to what you were before. Interesting. Really not sure what to think of that. Also, question. Box. Crafting supplies? Crafting supplies! Okay, not entirely sure if I have to use a weapon in order to do that, or if I can just use my fists, because just hitting that will hurt. I got a crude bow, got arrows. Tough to draw back, but it will take down an enemy if your aim is true. That's what I can only hope for, but my aiming with bows and Dark Souls has not exactly been the best. Arrow. Able to pierce flesh and most armor. When aimed or shot into fire, they ignite into a flaming arrow. That sounds awesome. Okay, do I need 2 bows? Not really, right? I'll keep them for now because there's more boxes around here. Don't mind me, I will take that grappling hook. That's different than what we got. Okay, so just rough or sturdy. Well, in that case, I can break this one down, right? Yeah. And how much does it require to repair? That's a lot of stuff to repair. But we're good. We're good. And meanwhile, more boxes. Are you gonna... Yeah. Okay, as long as you guys don't hurt me, there's no problem, right? I'll let you live, you let me live. And I got a loaf of bread. And more arrows. Let me take a look. Loaf of bread. Large loaf that will provide help to hunger and health stats. Yeah, and if I'm really as slow as I currently am, I'm going to need that. Also, quickly going to change something. Alright, that should be good. I'm not entirely sure if it's supposed to be like that, but the shadows are a little bit jumpy. Might just be me. Anyway, there's nothing else over here. I hate the fact that you guys are crying. Like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna stay away. I'm not gonna bother you, don't worry. Again, as long as you're not bothering me. Like, some of you have had it worse than others. That's for sure. Was there a box here too? Yes, there was. I saw that correctly. And we've got booze. Green elixir. Crushed mushrooms and spices strained into a juice. When consumed, one's stamina will quickly be regained. Because of the sleeping. Okay, so sleeping is in regards to quickly regenerating stamina, and hunger in that case to wait time maybe? Or reversed? No clue. Anyway, arrows, thank you. Are there any more boxes around? By any chance? Doesn't look like it, but there are more arrows. So in regards to the arrows that we have, 10 in total. I wonder if the lower section is all for arrows and upper is for bows, and if there's only a limit of 20 arrows that we can get. Can we craft arrows? I hope so. Anyway. First things first, I've got this thing over here slowly leading me upwards. And I am curious, so let's see what we have got all the way over here. There'll be boxes. And I'm definitely looking for totems and such. So, you... Can I attack when I have the... Okay, if I attack with anything while I have my weapon equipped, I don't attack with the hook, for example. No, I just get my weapon out instantly. So, that's fine. That's fine. That gives me even more bread. Yeah, survival is gonna work out for me. I hope. I was going to say, did I miss a box? No, I did not. I do hear a totem. All the way over here. Hi. Are you inside of the boxes or? No, you're not inside of the boxes. That's 2 totems in total. This will work. What are you? Bedroll. Tattered and worn, this bedroll will provide some rest, but is definitely on its last days. So, one-time use only. Got it. Is there anything else up here? Doesn't look like it, so we... Okay, we need to go in that direction. And I see something shimmering in that little house all the way in the distance over there. I think. There seems to be something there. Well, that's where we're gonna go, but if we're gonna go there, we're probably gonna go through the front entrance and not go towards wherever the hell we're trying to go. And this is awesome. Oh boy. Well, thus adventure awaits, huh? Question, bow. Oh, really? Okay, either I can't... And I lost my arrow. Either I can't attack birds, or I just missed by an inch. Which does not make me happy. Alright, anyway, the plan right now is... we really don't have a map of any kind, or proper map. Because we're going into the unknown. If we go straight through here, we have these pillars right in front of us. So if we go check that out, we can slowly work towards the edge and go in that direction. Which means... Geronimo. And this does take stamina, so I gotta be at least a little bit careful that I don't run out of stamina while gliding. Can I? Oh. That's awesome. That is awesome. Alright. You have got anything that I would like to have? Yes, you do. I don't have space for the loaf of bread. Which means... Should I... I'm probably going to find a lot of these berries, and I can only get a limited amount of cooked meat, which I can't use right now, so... Definitely going to take that. That's fine. So, you. What have you... There's a bunny. I'm gonna have to hunt in order to survive. Day 6. The weapons we brought are brittle in the cold. Some of us have taken to crafting crude weapons from wood as it is plentiful. However, these trees are odd. We cut them down for warmth, for weapons, and yet they grow back almost overnight. What tree can do that? The roots are strange. They grow deep, far deeper than the trees back home. I think they are connected together somehow, perhaps to something much larger. Okay. The fact that I was referring to stuff like Ragnarok, possibly the end of the world, stuff being Norse mythology. I don't know a lot about Norse mythology, but roots together. The roots inside of that place, which also reminds me, how the hell am I going to get back up there? That's gonna be quite the climb. The World Tree. Yggdrasil was the name, I believe. I'm really rusty on Norse mythology, but... Maybe. Could this be the place where the World Tree is? Okay, equip, cut, use sharp weapons to cut trees. Can I use a sword for that as well? Maybe. A bread roll. Small roll that will provide some help to hunger and health stats. And this is Note of Fallen, and you are the crude axe. Not the sturdiest or prettiest, but it can cut down trees, take down enemies, and be lit into a makeshift torch. Well, that's handy. I do wonder. Okay, this was archery, which allowed me to equip stuff like that. That's my grappling hook. And use sharp weapons to cut down trees. Can I use... It's an experiment. It's going to be a waste of resources. Yep, that's a waste of resources. Are you laughing at me? You better not be laughing at me, because you're my food for the day. Thank you. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't need to kill you. I'll just take a bread roll. Keeps me full. Gives me this in case I find a fire in order to cook. the small meat. Uncooked, this will provide a little benefit to health and hunger. But it's at least a little bit. So, I need an axe in order to just chop a tree down. Okay, that's awesome. Definitely stay away from a tree that's falling, because you don't want to end up dead. And then cut this into pieces. Gives me a little bit of wood, which I don't have space for. Okay, how about I'll eat this. I only got one of these. And if I have a little bit of wood, I can at least do something. You're shimmering. Do you give me something? Okay, so either I cut down trees and thus gain multiple, or I find them just hanging about the place. I'm not going to miss you this time. Okay, so that works. And that functions as rabbit meat as well, like small meat. And likewise, feathers. There's a cave there. Was it the wind howling, or? I'm not supposed to go here. Okay, how much of the rabbit meat can I get? 3, which means... Sorry, little buddy, but... Okay, that's kind of creepy. But at the same time, I've always disliked the whole... winds howling and such. Okay, well, while we still have got the warmth and stuff, I can at least check this area out, and then we'll check out that cave over there. Which means, give me some berries, which we're full with already. We're well stocked, let's say that. And also, yeah, a bundle of wood. Dry and easy to burn, it can be whittled into arrows or made into crude weapons and tools. Nice. Campfire, arrows, weaponry, bow. Still requires lots of other resources, but that's nice. So how many arrows do I have? How about I cut this down into arrows, since we seem to be hunting at least a little bit right now. I want to know how many arrows I can get in total. I get 5 of them from 1 piece of wood. Can I do this one more time? Just cut this down into arrows. I'm definitely going to need a bigger pouch. That I know for sure. But in the meantime, I can at least make use of the stuff that we have. So that is full. That means you. Come on. I need I need the feathers, most likely. So, very sorry. Meat does not go to waste. I'm gonna have to remember what was the normal weapon and what was the bow and such. I know up is the grappling hook, but I'm mixing in between bow and arrow constantly. Okay, thank you. So, we don't need food from berries right now. We are good. I probably should just use this instead of the axe, because if I want to cut down trees, I'm going to need the axe. So what are you? Are you of any importance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? The echoes of the past are calling. Replay the past? Progress made in echo mode will not be saved. Okay, that is sweet. You can go back to these giants, gods, colossi, whatever you want to call them, and rebattle them. That is sweet. Does that mean... let's see, do I have... stats page. Satyr defeat time. It's timed. Satyr, Devourer, Boar, Dreki, Yeti, Krogan, Thrall, Aldernari. Cool. Well, interesting to know that we can battle them. That's something I'm probably going to do in my spare time at some point. Because it's kind of cool. Am I full on rabbit meat right now? I am not. Do I need this much rabbit meat? Probably in the future. Oh, aiming like that while something is moving is gonna be hard. Okay. Thank God that these arrows remain in place. You, little bunny. Can you please? God. I'm not a great huntsman. This is all practice. There we go. First shot. I totally did miss several times. And I lost several arrows in the meantime. Oh boy. So. Cave. First up. I just remembered. I heard a totem here. And you've got a map. With treasure. Okay, liking that. Day 3. The cold is brutal here. Relentless. Thankfully, Leif found some caves which give refuge from the elements. I have found cooking to be difficult out here unless you can find a proper campfire. I could drop the food next to smaller makeshift fires like Leif does, but I find it always burns the meat and gets dirt on it. Which is a hint towards, oh, you don't necessarily need to do it at a campfire, you can also just make a fire and then drop the meat next to it, I guess. And that's my third totem. How do I... There we go. Stamina or health. I'm gonna go with stamina right now. Because I have a feeling that's going to be the most useful. Because we've not really encountered a lot of combat in the meantime. So, we're fine. I don't have a weapon equipped, so... I guess we'll just smack the boxes. And take what we can get. Alright, that is that. That means you're around. Let me... just do the crude axe. Or the club. There we go. Already full on bread. That's no problem. I'll just eat a little bit more. I've got too much stuff. I don't need that bread right now. We're good. We're good. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Alright, well, in that case, I want to explore this cave. It's not where we are trying to go in the long run. Like, we want to go towards behind us, but I see a cave. And curiosity's calling. I want to explore.
Ah, the call of curiosity. It has led many adventurers astray on their path to glory. But that's also what life is all about. You can head directly to your goal, or enjoy the joys of getting distracted.